Hi you guys, welcome back to another reading on my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourselves this week. Whenever and wherever you're watching, I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks again to my continued subscribers and my new subscribers and anyone who's a part of my community. I love having you guys here, so thank you so much. This is going to be a reading of just what is coming your way. So whatever spirit wants to let you know about the weeks ahead and whatever is coming up. I say weeks because the timeline is kind of flexible. You can look at this as like the week ahead, but also it could be a bit flexible. The timeline also depends on you guys and your free will. So I hope that you guys find it helpful. If you guys want to book your own reading, check down in the description box. You can check out my shop. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We have our 3 groups today. We have essential oils to choose from. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this earlier, because it's a fun idea and I have a huge collection of essential oils. So we might do this a few times, but I chose the 3 that were standing out today. So group number 1 is tangerine, group number 2 is peppermint, and group number 3 is cinnamon leaf. So let me just show them to you guys. Group 1 is tangerine with cheering. Oops. Group 2 is peppermint with cooling. And group 3 is cinnamon leaf with revitalizing. So those are your options. Feel free to choose more than one. And as soon as you guys know which group is standing out to you, the links are in the description box. You can jump right ahead and begin your reading, and we will see you guys there. So group 1, we are going to get started with you guys. You chose the tangerine essential oil. Let me set this right up over here. Yeah, and there is something to be said about the energy of tangerine and what it's bringing in here. Like, it's very peppy, fun. People may see you guys as creative, funny, I just heard for group 1 here. Spirit is wanting to tap into your inner child energy and release some trapped emotions is what I'm hearing. So any emotions that have been stuck for you, or maybe things that have been kind of on hold. I heard the word boring in my head just now. So Spirit is wanting you to release the things that feel boring. That's such a funny concept. Because, you know, we all have to do boring things. But Spirit is saying whatever can go, they want you to reassess and let it go. Wow, your messages are just pouring in. Yeah, Spirit is saying whatever can go, can go. Like, just let it go. Like, if there's something that is really draining you that you know doesn't need to be in your current schedule or something like that, Spirit is encouraging you to let go. Okay, the Nurturer card is standing out already. I haven't even really shuffled, but Spirit is saying you may be over-nurturing others and not enough of yourself. But Spirit is saying do not let this stress you out when I say this, because maybe you're prone to like worrying, like you have to take care of everybody else. Spirit is saying you're almost there. You're almost there. Like, you've done a lot of work on this, and you are almost there with understanding how to put this more into balance, right? You're getting better at saying no. You're getting better at organizing your time. And Spirit wants to say that this is not a one and done. Like, it takes progress to learn a skill that you didn't know before, even if it's time management, boundaries, doing things that put you outside of your comfort zone. That can put you outside of your comfort zone for so many reasons when you have to say no to people. But yeah, Spirit is saying that you're actually closer to understanding this balance with your energy than you think you are, because in little ways you have been trending the right direction. So please give yourself some credit for that. Wow, there was another message that I was hearing. Yeah, they want you to embrace your inner child and liven up. I'm hearing that song, what song is it? Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Like that party song, you know? It's probably called Let's Get It Started, and I'm like, what's it called? But yeah, Spirit is saying you guys are creative, you're funny. Don't forget that your nature is more fun than this. Whatever's been weighing you down, Spirit is saying don't forget that your nature is lighter than that. Life can be heavy. It can be really heavy sometimes, but Spirit's saying like you at your core are lighter than the things that you've been through. And please remember this. Compassion is another card I'm seeing here for you guys. What a beautiful card. These cards in this oracle deck, this goddess oracle deck, are so lovely. So there's a lot of pink and red here. I do see you guys experimenting a little bit more with your look, maybe going out of the box a little bit. I mean, this headpiece she's got on is huge, so maybe you guys are ready to make more of a statement with, maybe it's something on your upper body, like your hair or the way you style yourself. For some of you, I'm hearing eyes. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means like eye makeup or something around your eyes. Maybe it's like a new pair of glasses or something near your eyes. But yeah, Spirit is saying that the upcoming weeks, they really want you to balance the nurturing. It's in your nature to lead with compassion, is what Spirit says. Like this group one, is a very loving group, and Spirit doesn't want you to hide that or change that or diminish that. They just want you to balance where it's going, right? They don't want you to cut off the flow of love. They just want you to fill your buckets evenly, as much as you can. You know, no one's perfect. Interesting. We have the in-between card here. So, I never do this. I always shuffle, but I felt like right out of the box, the cards that are on the bottom are just coming out in a story for you guys, group one. The numbers on the cards could be significant, 44, 26, and I believe that's 19. So those could be significant for you guys. Definitely 444. Maybe some of you are 26 or 19 or... I'm sorry, wait, is that a 4 or an 11? It could be an 11. We'll take them both, yeah, because that's actually how the 1 is styled on that other card. Well, I saw 4s and now 11 as well. So you can take all those numbers. Maybe that's like a birthday, an age, a number that lets you know that your spirit team is with you. Okay, so for this in-between card, you guys are going through some sort of change. I feel like you guys are in between releasing something that was heavy for you and stepping into a lighter time. Some of you might be moving or radically changing your space. Yes, this is the message that I forgot from earlier. Some of you are doing some deep cleaning and organizing of your space. Some of you are completely resetting your space and trying to release things that may have sentimental value for you, but that you know are weighing you down and keeping you kind of stuck. So Spirit is encouraging you, if you feel like organizing, if you need help cleaning and organizing, get the help, because Spirit is saying it will greatly help you and reduce your stress to organize your space a little bit. Some of you, I'm literally seeing an image of like a closet and some shirts inside the closet, and the shirts have holes. So what I get off of that is that could be literal, like some of you need to release clothing that has holes or is no longer functional. And some of you, that's more metaphorical, like this is outdated, it's worn, let it go. Yeah, some of you, there are like, you have clothing from a different era, like now I'm getting Taylor Swift eras. There's something about band t-shirts for someone, but I'm getting t-shirts or shirts or clothing that's like from a different version of you. It's like from a different time. It's like you don't want to forget that time, but the memories are still there, even if you release the item. Very interesting. In between. Some of you are in between jobs. Some of you feel pulled in a couple different directions right now. Like you're in between two places, or you're in between trying to decide which job to take or something like that. Spirit is saying that there has to be a dropping of the mask. In the upcoming week, understand that more answers are going to come to you because the story is still unfolding. They're showing me like a flower opening and blooming, and they're saying the story is still unfolding. So it's hard to know everything you need to do next when certain things haven't happened yet. So they're asking you to lean in and trust the process and trust that you are going to be given the answers along the way. But I can tell you right now, with choosing the tangerine and cheering, whatever thing is bringing you more joy, more peace in your heart, more of a feeling of safety is something I'm hearing, that's the way to go. And I don't mean safety like, oh, I'm going to stay in this connection because it makes me feel safe, or oh, I'm going to stay in this job because it makes me feel safe. I'm talking about the thing that expands your heart rather than retracts it. We've got the Fortune card. Some of you guys are coming into your money era. Very, very exciting. And this is coming from not limiting yourself anymore. Like starting to really look on the bright side and be positive. Spirit's telling me that you guys are like a ray of sunshine for the people that are around you. Even if you haven't felt that way recently. Look, we just got the moon. If you haven't felt that way recently, understand that it's okay to have these different sides of yourself, but know that you're coming out of more of a moon phase and going into more of a sun phase at this time. Because that's the wheel of life. And then we have devotion. Some of you are going to be becoming very devoted to something in your next season of life here, whether that be a new line of work, maybe in love. There's some sort of discovery of a deeper level of your life purpose that you're going to become very devoted to. So that's kind of what's coming in here. And yeah, in this week ahead, they just want you to unlock more joy, make sure to balance your nurturing, loving energy toward yourself as much as others, and kind of enjoy the process of being in between things right now. The answers will come, and I think deep, deep down, your soul knows the right next step for you. And remember that a next step does not have to be the permanent next step. It's just the next step in your story, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I like this Fortune card for you guys too. Some of you guys are coming into money and more abundance. I heard glow up and also grow up, not in like a demanding way. Spirit may just be telling you that you're going to feel more evolved in this next season. Something about it is going to help you feel like you can take better care of yourself. Oh my God. The sun is peeking its head out here. The sun card. Yeah, ride the waves of all your emotions. Look at wisdom. You're wise. You know what to do. Ride the waves of all your emotions and invite in the moon energy and the sun because they both have something to offer you. So group 1, that's what I've got for you. I hope that was helpful. Enjoy your week ahead. Feel free to like the reading if it was helpful at all. Leave me a comment because I'm so interested to see how some of that connected to you guys. And if you aren't a part of my community already, I'd love to have you. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like, and feel free to book your own reading if you'd like as well. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you again soon in another reading. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the peppermint essential oil and cooling. I kept bumping the camera as I was setting yours up, so I'm feeling something like, I heard earthquake in my head. So I feel like the people in Group 2 have been through some sort of a storm, and now we're taking time to cool off. So maybe that's a series of events that happened for you, something like that, but I feel like we're taking the time to cool off. See, I touched the bottom of the camera stand and we're shaking again. Maybe some of you guys are shaking from something, like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are literally cold with the cooling energy. Maybe some of you guys are shaking because you're mad or you're upset. But as far as your week ahead, there's a cool down happening. There's a cool down where you have time to breathe a little bit and get back in touch with yourself. There's a sort of refreshment energy here. Let's see what we've got. We've got salvation. Oh my God. Some of you guys have been waiting on something. You've been waiting to have a break or have have something look up for you. Maybe some of you guys are waiting on answers. I keep hearing that there's been something pending for you guys, group 2, where you're like, okay, what do I do next? Or like, why hasn't this person responded to me? Or like, what is going on? And you're finally going to be receiving some of those answers, but it's going to come after a little bit of this cool down period that's happening right now. Then we have Shakti with transformation. I really love this energy for group 2. I love transformation energy because what it is you're taking all the stuff that's culminated around you and we are finally integrating it. We're not rejecting it. We're not pushing it down. We're not hiding it. We're integrating it into our being. It reminds me very much of like getting in touch with your shadow so that you can integrate it rather than be afraid of it, if that makes sense. Also, I personally have been really getting into more EFT tapping. It's something I highly recommend if you haven't tried it. I believe it stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, but it's tapping on certain meridian points along your face and your chest and the top of your head and things like that help break emotional patterns that have been cycling through your body that kind of correspond with negative beliefs and things like that. EFT tapping is incredible. So I highly recommend it, but it's funny because she looks like she's doing tapping. There's something about you guys integrating the lessons that you've learned. I'm also having a package of little sleep supplements that's on my table here stick out to me. So maybe some of you guys are going to be finally getting some rest. Some of you guys need to take a day off, I'm hearing. You're pushing yourself really hard. And then I'm seeing the airplane that's also on the package because I bought it at the airport. So maybe some of you guys are going to an airport. Ooh, group 1 got this as well. Fortune. Okay, Spirit's giving me a really interesting message here with Fortune. They're saying something about an allotment of a fortune, like knowing what is yours versus not yours. In every way. That's a big theme in the week coming up. Knowing what is yours to carry and what is not yours to carry. Knowing what is yours to keep and what is yours to let go of. Knowing what is your business and what is not your business. You know, I think there's a lot of, whatever storm you guys have been through, group 2, there's a lot of crossing of lines here. Maybe like bad communication, people not quite understanding you, something like that. And Spirit is asking you to take a breath and cool down and relieve yourself of some of the bad communication, miscommunication, things like that. You know, you guys might be my group where people just bother you sometimes. You know, like, I understand that. Sometimes I'm like, you know, I want to be a good person all the time and be kind to others, but sometimes I'm just tired and I'm like, I need my time away from other humans. It's a lot of work to keep yourself in check around other people sometimes because people will push you, you know what I mean? No matter how spiritual you are, people will find a way to push you sometimes. Maybe you guys are enduring some of this at work or in a work situation or some situation in your life, but I feel like you guys are getting pushed and I'm feeling tension. And Spirit is saying that in the upcoming week, you're going to get some time to cool down and reflect and integrate things for yourself. Like, you're almost getting a little span of time where people are letting you be, or I'm actually hearing people might listen to you more rather than just kind of trying to talk to you to be heard. They may actually listen and try to process some things you're saying. Now, I'm not saying that's for everybody. This is a general reading, and I don't know if that's like one person in your life or just in general, so take it as it resonates. Yeah, we got the stillness card. So there's something that's been kind of like frozen in time, is like a feeling I'm getting. There's something that just feels frozen in time, like it hasn't moved forward, or it's felt like it can't move forward. Knowledge. So in the upcoming week, Spirit is going to be getting you some knowledge that you need. You're going to be receiving some sort of knowledge that's going to help you to move forward. this could come from multiple sources, I'm hearing. So this could be like, let's say there's a pending situation and you will hear back from maybe like one family member and also a group of people that can help you, and also like, you know, like someone you emailed. Like, I just feel like you're going to start receiving more of the knowledge you need to move forward. And man, what kind of knowledge is this? I think part of it for you, group 2, is, and I wonder if this reading even is part of your process of cooling down, of like getting to finally sit with yourself and have someone validate your feelings and the way you're thinking. And I sure hope that I can help and do that for you in any way I can. But group 2, it's a really interesting thing because it feels like we're a bit stuck on processing something, because it's almost like we're missing a piece of information we don't even know that we're missing. Like, there are pieces of the puzzle missing and you're trying to put this puzzle together and you're like, why is this not fitting? Like, why is this not coming together? And I feel like you're going to be receiving some knowledge that may fill in some of those blanks, at least for you emotionally. It may help you to understand. What I'm getting is where people were at. So if there was like a miscommunication or any sort of situation that was like a confusing storm for you, I'm getting that you may end up getting to hear finally more of what was happening, or how people were feeling, or you know, it could be any kind of information, like information that you didn't have about yourself to help you understand yourself better. Like, there's something coming to light here finally to help you really get in touch with the best version of yourself, like the better version of yourself. Let me see. We've got secrets. This is very interesting, group 2. So yeah, it feels like I'm just getting that timing is heavily at play here, and there needs to be some sort of open line of communication. There needs to be some sort of bridging, and this is what's coming. This is what's coming up. Yeah, there may be one or more other people that there needs to be a bridge because the communication is not complete. And it's hard for you, group 2, to have this cool down period without more information. That's the thing I'm kind of getting here. Very interesting. Yeah, there is a level of healing here though, and it does feel like salvation. I feel like we are getting answers on something. Home. Some of you guys may be debating something as far as a home or a living situation. Maybe some of you guys are confused about some home, some property, some place to go. And we have focus here. So I'm getting a dual message with focus. Number 1, I'm getting Spirit is asking you in the week ahead to align your focus toward the things that are helpful for you. Spirit is saying that your focus has been aligned toward things that may be hurting you, and they want you to change your aim, to adjust your aim, because more than anything, Spirit is saying, like, you have the will, like, you have the power to aim the bow and arrow, right? You have the bow and arrow in your hands, you're very strong, they just need you to aim it towards something that is better for you. This could be like having more of a positive mindset, or gosh, I'm sorry, group 2. I hope that this is I know that I'm coming into this reading with as much love as I can give you, because I feel that this is a complicated situation, but understand that I'm giving you as much love as I can, and I know sometimes when I give messages, they're probably annoying to hear. Like, not everything I say from Spirit is fun, but I want to be real with you guys, always. I want to be real, so yeah, what I understand from this is that there's been too much focus on things that may be harming you more than helping you. And Spirit is asking you to redirect your aim. That you can maintain the focus, but redirect your aim. And Spirit is saying to, just focus on the things that would be helpful at this time. Focus on the next step, what's right in front of you. Don't let the whole thing overwhelm you. Focus on the very next thing right in front of you that you think would be helpful in the situation, and understand that you're also allowed, as is everybody, to make mistakes. Everybody is allowed to make mistakes. Take the next right step that you believe in, and at your own discretion, and know that it doesn't have to be a perfect step. It's just the next step that you feel would help you. Look, we have the inexperience card. You may be dealing with someone or a situation where there is a lack of experience here. I do feel like there's some sort of miscommunication. Something is askew. It's just off. But with the potential card here, I see that there is potential to grow, to heal, and to understand. So this is not excusing anyone or anything. I do somehow feel, though, that in the situation you're in, there are one or more people that just have a lack of experience, and that may be hindering you guys in a situation with developing. But I do see you guys integrating a lot of lessons. I see the potential trending in a positive direction, and Spirit is saying it will trend faster if you aim your focus toward what can help. And as far as the home, Spirit just keeps saying whatever brings you peace. Whatever brings you peace. Rebirth is your final card, so focus on the things that bring you peace, and then your next thing after that is a rebirth. So, wow. Okay, group 2, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. Don't shoot the messenger with that bow and arrow, but I care very much about you guys and hope that you will have a wonderful rest of your day. Breathe and be patient with yourself. I am wishing you the absolute best. Feel free to like the reading if it was helpful. Leave a comment so you can let me know how this connected to you. And feel free to check out my shop if you want your own reading. And I hope you guys have, I keep saying it, but have a great rest of your day. And we will see you again soon in another reading. All right, group 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the cinnamon leaf essential oil with revitalizing. And wow, this energy is so fun. As I was shuffling, the first card coming off into my hand is revelation. So you have these words like revelation, revitalizing. I believe that root, let me move your essential oil first of all. There we go. I believe that the root of that word, has something to do with life and feeling life and energy pouring back into you. I also got a very interesting message where I was seeing, as I meditated on your guys' reading, I was seeing a lizard in my head, and then I was thinking about how lizards can lose their tail and still regenerate their tail. So maybe some of you guys have gone through a sort of loss or a change that's made you a bit, feel a bit hindered or confused, but I see that you guys are now in a phase of regenerating your tail. You are revitalizing yourself. Wait, is this a dragon on this card? Look, there's a dragon on the card. That's even more confirmation. So lizards and dragon energy is important at this time. For some of you guys, color is also very important. I'm getting off that card that something about color, the colors you wear, being colorful is very important at this time. We have miracles. Oh my gosh, I love this energy. This is so exciting. This is great too because cinnamon, the smell you chose, the essential oil you chose, it's sweet, but it also has a snap to it. It's kind of fun because it's sweet and spicy at the same time. Maybe this is kind of how your energy is. And Spirit is saying to take all that in and use all of that to create your own miracles and to be excited, because I'm seeing an image of a door opening for you guys. I think you guys are either about to take an action or you've just recently taken an action to lead you toward a new beginning. Oh, I get new beginning energy so intensely with group 3. It's actually making me nauseous. Maybe some of you guys are nervous about change, but this is very much new beginning energy and the revitalizing. And Spirit does want to mention again that you are like that lizard who lost your tail. So I feel that some of you, take it as it resonates, but some of you have lost something that is important to you. Maybe it was a person, maybe it was a place, maybe it was a goal or a dream or a way of being. Maybe something really changed and you had to adapt, is what I'm hearing. You had to adapt. Kind of like the lizard, right? Like they'll get out in the sun and get their sun time, and if they hear a noise, something changes, they skitter away. They're on the move. I'm hearing this song that I listened to by this artist called Abelhart, and that's like the main line. He says, "I'm always on the move. What you know about it? I do what I choose, to the top like rocket." He says essentially in that song, like, if something gets stale, he doesn't like it, he's on the move again. So maybe you guys are kind of adapting, or not adapting, you guys are integrating some of that like Sagittarius energy of change, being adaptable, being on the move. Oh my God, we've got romantic love too. That's a whole nother thing. That's like a whole nother part of this message. But yeah, some of you guys are going to be feeling way more like beautiful, way more attractive. In the upcoming week, I feel like you guys are going to be tapping back into something about the way you think is changing. Something about the way you think. We've got feathers here, we've got like a sun ray here, and we've got her wearing a sort of crown, and her hair is just amazing. So there's something about your mindset shifting. Yeah. Someone may be helping you with this. There may be a female figure helping you with this. The Mary card keeps sticking out to me as like a potential female figure who could be helping you. You may even have a friend come in or someone who helps you in the romantic field. This is so interesting. We have Alliance and we have Creative Spark. I think you guys have had a protective part of yourself, or maybe a few protective parts of yourself that were trying to keep you safe from dreaming and hoping too big. I think that you guys have some protective parts that are starting to see that you're going to be okay. It's just going to look a little different than you planned. But yeah, these protective parts in you want you to also show off yourself. Now, I feel like there's something about this group that needs to get out in front of people, or you need to share your wisdom, share your message, get creative with the Creative Spark card. You guys have to get out there and get creative. And it's like the parts that were protecting you and trying to do the survival thing are now becoming parts that are going to, with all that leftover energy, if they don't have to protect you anymore, I feel like some of these inner parts of yourself instead are going to push you to, oh my gosh, did you hear the engine rev right when I said that? These parts aren't going to need to use that energy protecting you anymore, so they're going to realign and push you with that energy toward being more bold, more passionate. Like, I'm really hearing like that energy needs to go somewhere, and they're going to push you. And also, when I was hearing Abelhart, that artist, it's really fitting, because that is an artist that, for the people who are his fan base, they love him and they know him. But if you go around on the street and be like, do you know who Abelhart is? Most people are like, who? At least at this point in his career. I wish the best for him, that he becomes as known as he would like. But It's giving me that feeling too. Some of you guys may have like, you may be like a really independent thinker, like a really unique way of thinking. You guys may be like an independent artist, or you want to like have your own business or be like an entrepreneur or do something more independent. And Spirit is saying in the week ahead and weeks ahead, you will have more outlets for doing this, and you will also be taking full advantage of the outlets that you have. We have adaptability. Okay, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering about the romantic love card, because I just heard that in my head, like, what about the romance? I just heard that loud and clear. So, yeah, some of you have love coming your way for sure. Like, some of you, this is like a destined, like I use that word hesitantly, but some of you guys have a love connection that is, there's just more love coming into your life. Even if it's not the connection that you're seeking the very first time, like this is going to become a time of you exploring more romantically. If you guys have a partner already, you will know if this is resonating for you or not. But if some of you are feeling like it's time to get out there and enjoy romance, I see you getting to have way more fun with this. And I do get that you're going to be meeting someone very significant. Now, as far as if that's like, like your person for forever, maybe. But I don't want to say that for sure, because I do see with the romantic love card here that there are multiple facets to this. I see you guys becoming very glowy, very attractive, like your beauty, your attractiveness is enhancing, and I see you guys just not really having to search, but just pulling in different options. Like seriously, Spirit is showing me an image of like, you're on a boat, and you're out in the middle of the water, and as you embrace your creativity and you express yourself and you come into this like safer energy, the bottom of your boat is like going to be covered with whatever fish like to eat. And you're going to have all these fish just swimming toward your boat. You're not even going to have to do anything. Yeah, all you got to do is focus on your shine. That's all you've got to do. Adaptability. Spirit and your spirit team want to say thank you. They want to say thank you to you for being adaptable, because it's not always the easiest thing to do, but they're thanking you for just being brave. And they would like to see you be as brave as you can be. That's the big thing I'm feeling. Let me get these cards that fell on the floor. Oh my God. Another group got this too. I know why this is coming out for you guys, group 3. It makes a lot of sense. You got the Sun card and the Moon card. So in the other group that these cards came out, and you heard me shuffling, so Spirit is like, this is a message for them too. For the Sun and the Moon card here, I'm getting that this is the same message from another group of just balancing the light and the darkness within yourself. I'm also hearing that if you guys are creatives with this creative spark card, you will be creating out of the light and the darkness at all times. Like, let both sides create for you. If you feel guided to create something out of darkness one day, and the very next day you feel guided to create something out of light and joy the next day, that's okay. I'm actually getting an image of like a page, like perhaps like TikTok or social media or something. You have like a social media page, and you're like, well, if I post in a positive, funny way, I've got to keep it that way. Like, I can't do the deep stuff. Or if you're like always, being kind of an activist and you're being deep and you're telling these crazy stories, like maybe you can't be funny too, or light or positive. But Spirit's like, nope, you can do all of it. You can do it all. You're that kind of person. Liberation. Oh my God, I love this card for you guys. I love this card for you guys. This is perfect with what we were just saying. You've got to liberate yourself, okay? Do not limit yourself. Like, Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to sound so intense right now, but your spirit team is like, cut it out. Like, free yourself. They're so intense when they say this to me. I can hear them being like, free yourself for God's sake. Like, let yourself free. Like, post whatever you want. Like, be whoever you want. Dress however you want. Let's go. Like, there's no time to waste. Like, life is happening today. Whew, that's a really intense message. Also, this is, I believe it's Kali. I don't really know a lot about that essence, but feel free to like look that up because Spirit is drawing me to the name. But yeah, this is a really awesome feeling of liberation. So this is what's coming up for you guys, group 3. Oh, I love that so much. Oh, the dogs are going crazy. I've been hearing dogs throughout your whole reading, so maybe some of you guys are going to take some time around dogs or with animals. Let me see. Also, wisdom. This card is really important for you guys because I feel like some of you think you don't know what you're doing. I feel like some of you guys have felt really misguided, or like you just don't have the information you need, or you don't know what the heck you're doing. And Spirit's like, it's cool. Like, you're going to learn along the way. You're regenerating right now. You're walking into a new beginning right now. So give yourself some time, and also know that you're smarter than you think you are. Like, I don't mean that in any sort of negative way, you guys, at all. I actually am feeling like Spirit is telling you, like, have some faith in yourself. Like, you're really wise. Like, your soul knows which way to go. Some of you guys may be prone to overthinking sometimes and underfeeling. But that's something that's changing. That is really, really changing. Oh my God. Co-creation. Spirit wants you to manifest with them. They want you to manifest with the universe. Start asking for things you want and getting excited about them coming in. Like, you're a manifester. Really visualize whatever kind of opportunity you want and ask for it. And then when it comes in, say yes. Just say yes. Don't worry about controlling the way it comes in. Just let it come in for you. The universe can move mountains for you, and more than that. So definitely focus on co-creating with the universe and with other people. Some of you guys may end up collaborating with someone. Some of you guys have some sort of offer coming in or some opportunity to work. I'm hearing long-term with another person on something you guys can create together. That may be romantically, in business, or both. And that doesn't mean that it's like the same person for both of those things. It just means like all these opportunities are coming. Also, last thing, independence. This card is interesting coming out with co-creation because it's saying, remember to leave your distinctive, independent mark on the work that you do. And remember what you bring to the table as an independent person. With anyone that you create with, remember to get in touch with your inner artist, your inner creativity, to leave that distinctive signature of like, I was here, I worked on this with them. So it's an interesting thing of like, bring your own uniqueness to each project, but engage in these projects with other people and with the universe and be a part of something greater. Because you deserve to be here and show yourself off as much as anybody else. So group 3, that's what I've got for you. What an incredible read. Incredible. Last message. Some of you guys need to drink some tea or something. That's it. Take that as it resonates. Please like this video if you want to support me as a creator. I resonated a lot with group 3, and I am an independent creator as well. This channel is very special to me, and I would really love your support in any way you can participate. So feel free to leave a comment and let me know how you connected to this. Subscribe if you'd like, and if you want to book your own reading, my shop is in the description box. But have a great rest of your day, group 3. We'll see you again soon in another reading.